versus a hovercraft. Quite the photo op. Throwing my SUV's weight around quite literally in order to fight my way to the front of the pack here. There we go, Porsche on the inside line. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all back. Unreal from Unreal Gaming here with Forza Horizon 4. Hopefully this is broadcasting to you the proper way. Been having a lot of issues on my channel with Forza as of late, and fortunately the unlucky streak has not broken. See here. I think we're actually in pretty good shape. There we go. I think everything's looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and minimize my browser. We're going to assume that recording is going just fine. We're going to resume the game here. Let's see if there's anything I want to do here. VR stunt. This is RCF. And what's involved? Already completed that. Dirt series. Do I really want to? Yeah, I guess. Alright, where am I now? All the way down there. Of course I am.
Welcome back, bro.
Thanks. Welcome back. Welcome back indeed, and welcome back to all of you. I'm going to hop in my Lamborghini Centenario. Car did a little bit more research on since the last time I drove it. I'll tell you about it as soon as I get onto some pavement here.
Turn right.
Alrighty, so for those unfamiliar, that includes myself. Until I played this game, the Centenario is more or less an Aventador with a body kit, slight tune to its V12 engine, and some removal of soundproofing from the vehicle. I shouldn't say soundproofing, basically something to reduce noise reduction. We'll go with that. Remove the noise reduction materials, put on a little bit of a diet, not too much, slightly lighter weights. But basically performs the same as the Aventador, slightly better. Although the car's meant to be kind of an experimental platform for future models. This is a car that I believe at the time it had one of the largest, if not the largest, rear diffuser of any production car.
Turn right.
Skill point earned. Oh, I'm taking the corner. Let me take a look at that. Car is a masterpiece, I'll give it that. Let me see what else we have here. What do we got? Legend. Alright, get some influence. Can I get a wheel spin? Damn right I get a wheel spin. What else can we do here? Wish me luck, everybody. What do we got? Yeah! Volkswagen VR6 Corrado. Cargo pants. And a 1981 Scirocco. That's great. Kinda think I would have preferred the Mustang over the 40,000, but I won't say no to money here. Alrighty, let's see here. Buyer builds twice as fast. Risk taker. I'm going to be upgrading the hell out of this so far. Ah, I do not have enough skill points. Okay. That's alright, we'll keep going.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Anyway, back on the subject of this car, this, I
Turn left.
believe at the time, may still hold the record, I'm not 100% sure, had either the largest or one of the largest diffusers of any road car. It's designed to be kind of an experimental platform for future models. They experimented with the aero of the body, adding all these neat little fins, intended to kind of channel the air on top of and around the body, giving it an extra 500 pounds of downforce.
In 400 yards,
At speed.
turn right.
This car tops out a little bit over 200 miles per hour. This is not
Turn right.
quite Lamborghini Bugatti, or excuse me, Lamborghini Bugatti, wow, Bugatti Veyron territory, or Koenigsegg Agera. Wow, I can't speak tonight at all. Much like usual. This is not Koenigsegg or Bugatti territory of top speed, but the acceleration is brutal, braking is very good. You can see the carbon ceramic brakes, they're glowing red hot from braking I did. Phenomenal power to weight ratio, and devilish good looks as always. And at the time, I believe it was also the... Switch to the normal event here. At the time, I believe it was also the most expensive Lamborghini that was ever made. There were, I think, 12 or 13 of these made, all of which were already sold upon the announcement of the car, which kind of ruins that. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, the Agera 996. 997 Aventador, wow. 999 Senna. I'm going to stick with the Centenario since we're on the subject. At the time, it was the most expensive Lamborghini that was ever made, until the Veneno came along, and the Veneno is even more expensive. Quite a bit more, as a matter of fact. And while the Veneno is in this game, along with the Centenario that I'm driving right now, I think the Centenario looks way better. And I dare say the Veneno looks kind of ugly. It's got its strong points in some areas of the body, but I would much rather be driving this thing. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like a Zenvo ST1 I'm going to be passing. Not sure what that is. Lamborghini. Whoa! I was way too busy looking at the lineup. Okay, that's completely on me. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to restart that because I was being an idiot and admiring the cars too much and not looking at the track. So why don't I pay attention to the race and we'll talk about the cars after. Way too wide on that. Like this car trying to push me off the road. Still way too wide. Not learned my lesson. What the? Why on earth am I on this course in a supercar? You figure this would have some kind of a requirement for what kind of car I should be using here. Look at these cars struggle to get through this terrain, and I don't blame them one bit. Not the most appropriate choice for a rallycross race, the Lamborghini Centenario. I actually forgot that this is supposed to be some kind of a dirt event, so I probably should have switched to my Subaru first, but I thought this would be like some of the other events that you play in this game, where it's going to make you switch cars regardless of what you show up in, and I had forgotten that it was a dirt event, so you know what, shame on me. I'm going to try to soldier through this and see if I can finish the race anyway with the car that I have. I don't want to say this is hilarious because it's not hilarious, but it's a little ridiculous. But in that spirit of being ridiculous and having fun, I'm going to continue on in the Centenario, see what happens. There we go. Hopefully some of you racing fans out there caught wind of the trailer for the Need for Speed reboot. As with all Need for Speed games, or pretty much all Need for Speed games, I'm very excited for the newest edition. I believe it's coming out in November, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. As far as racing games go, I actually pre-ordered my copy of Ride 4 motorcycle racing game that's going to be launching tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at work for 16, 17, 18, I don't know how many hours. A long time. I'm going to be at work for a long time, so I'm not going to have an opportunity to stream the game for you on launch day, sadly. But hopefully I'll be able to get that installed and streamed on Twitch here for you guys in the next couple of days. Friday, Saturday, hopefully. And if it's a game that I really enjoy, I'll stream it on the regular. Because I do enjoy fast vehicles, be it a bike, car, whatever. Things that get your adrenaline going. I was a big fan of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Matter of fact, speaking of that, that's getting a remake, if I'm not mistaken. That gets successfully launched to PC. You're probably going to see that get streamed by me as well. Alright, successfully made it around the Rallycross track with the Lamborghini Centenario, which I had no business taking this thing off-road, but hey, it worked. Let me see here. Let's continue on. Level 82. Panamera. Okay, ATS-V from Cadillac. Not a bad little car. Did I complete that? Yeah, I did complete that. Alright. Well, I'm going to be on the lookout for other races around here. Or at least some other businesses, or... Actually, here we go. World's Fastest Rentals. Why am I not doing that one? That's been a good source of entertainment.
Yards, turn right.
We're going to go drive over to the middle of the city and go to World's Fastest Rentals
Turn
here.
right.
Circuit and sprint races are fun, and I'm definitely going to do some of those before I call it quits for the night, but let's do some business work. Not a big drift fan, but I may have to try to bang some of these missions out later on. Right now, I'm just going to see if I can get up to about 200. Ooh, so close. 200, there we go.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Definitely don't want to enter a rotary at 215 miles an hour. Alright, in the city of, or town of Edinburgh. I guess you can call it city.
Turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 yards, turn left.
Oh, is that a new race I just saw there? Let me see here. I thought I saw a new race. Okay, I've already completed it.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I'll have to do what I did the last time I streamed and maybe create some of my own
yards,
events.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, World's Fastest Rentals. Let's bang this out, see what we got. It's always a surprise with what car I get. Pagani?
Our client today is
there we
interested
go.
in something a bit more relaxing. A nice drive in the country, you know? But in something elegant, something exclusive, something Italian. So I got Pagani's on the Cinque, one of only 5 in existence. Hey, we've got our reputation to consider.
I thought the founder Pagani was from Spain.
Your route
Horatio
is set.
Pagani.
Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
I might be wrong. So bearing that in mind, I have a Zonda in my garage, and although I love the car, this thing has not been the greatest ally of mine in racing situations. Does not like to take corners at the speed I like to take corners. Constantly fighting for grip and traction off the line.
Turn right.
We'll see if that becomes a problem for me as I'm doing this event. I'm being asked to go another 2.5 miles in less than a minute. Highway, that would probably be no issue whatsoever. Going around the town of Edinburgh.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
See? Isn't this relaxing?
What a beautiful car this is. Oh, of course. Of course. You know, I believe I had the same problem during a street race, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been on this very road. I can't remember. I kind of get the feeling I'm going to have to do this one over again, but we will find out, I guess. All the way up to 200. Hitting the limiter. Whoop. You know, I could kind of figured that the Sydney could be able to do better than that.
I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one.
Ooh, I did not do well in that. 13 seconds behind. I will try that once more. I don't think I'm going to do all that much better, but I will give that one more shot.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
So you saw me bouncing off the red line there, trying to get off the starting location. Basically the same problem I had with the Zonda every time I tried to street race that.
When it is safe to do so.
Could not get going off the line. As a result, it set me back in a big way. This version seems a little bit more tame in terms of controlling it and keeping it on the road, but no different than starting off of the line. Need y'all to wish me luck here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That's probably going to cost me right there. I'm not going to do this more than once. This is going to be the last time I'm going to do this.
Isn't this relaxing?
Definitely fun, I'll give it that. I'm not going to say relaxing, but it's a good time. Yeah, I'm way past minute 20.
I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas.
Yeah, it's a shame. Best I could do was shave off 3 seconds, not 13 seconds. That's a tall order. There are drivers out there who I'm sure can do that. I suck at driving. YouTube, grandma driving. I'm sure you could do what I could not. Much more experienced wheelman with Forza, among other racing games. If you haven't already blown through that with 3 stars, get on it. Set some examples, set some records. I know you're perfectly capable of it. Much better the driver than I. You and I should trade names. Alright. Next chapter. Let's see, what do we have here?
Right. Good to see you. Now, this next one would have been the fastest production car in the world, if they'd made enough of them to qualify as a production car. The 2012 Hennessy Venom GT hand-built for speed and performance. Handed over to you for the same reason. There's a speed trap on the southbound motorway. Let's see you put up some numbers.
I do not like the way this thing handles already. 215 miles per hour for 1 star. I honestly don't know what the top speed of the Venom is. I know it was kind of duking it out with the Bugatti Veyron for quite some time. The Hennessy Venom basically built off of a Lotus body with a massive Hennessy engine stuffed inside. And as exactly as the announcer was saying, this was built purely for top speed and not a whole lot else. Probably why this thing has abysmal handling in this game. Rather unresponsive, and takes quite a bit of time to correct itself.
After the roundabout, it's a straight run to the trap. Go, go, go!
Yep, that's not a go-go-go scenario, my man. Yeah, you can see with this car just does not want to turn for me. This is intent on going in a straight line. Put on the brakes in a big way, I'm afraid. Alright. Well, you get the combination of wet roads, inexperienced driver, never having been behind the wheel of this car before. There's no way I'm getting the... Well, I could get to 215. I'm not getting to like 250, though.
That was the craziest thing I have ever seen.
No, it wasn't.
Wow! I better catch my breath before the client gets here. I'll see you next time. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just not going to waste my time repeating these over and over again. Not a productive use of time, and it's not satisfying to watch. Regarding the company Hennessy, folks out there who follow them may know that they're going to be coming out with another supercar that's supposed to be competing with Bugatti on the 300 mile per hour barrier that they were able to finally cross sometime earlier this year, I think, with the Hennessy Venom F5, or they might just be calling it the Hennessy F5. Excellent looking car, much better styling, I think, than the Venom does, but then again, that's, I suppose, insulting Lotus's styling, not theirs. And some excellent speed.
So, I saw how much you
Veyron.
enjoyed that Ferrari
Speaking of
FXXK. A lot of people around the festival did too. We've been getting calls. This is a 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Fastest production car in the world for 3 full years. Yours for... Don't worry, we've got time. I'll stall him if I have to. I want to see you... I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the Highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm sure some of you guys just saw that little tail fin pop-up that also serves as an air brake. Jeremy Clarkson mentioned when the original Bugatti Veyron went around the test track, puts down the same amount of braking as a Volkswagen Golf.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I should say braking force of the Volkswagen Golf, to be clear.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Hard right turn coming up. Don't let your speed drop.
Well, I won't let it drop if they get out of my way.
Long sequence of mountain curves now. Read your line. Use your brakes. Keep it fast and tight. And hey, don't forget to have fun.
I have a lot more fun when you're not giving me guidelines. Rules are made to be broken. Bugatti Veyron, of course, is a four-wheel drive car, so you can get some good handling out of it. But it's not necessarily the best car off the line for that reason. Also featured in this game is the Bugatti EB110, predecessor to this car, and the Bugatti Chiron. Looking forward to getting one of those at some point. May or may not be the next car I wind up with. Discovered recently I had enough money for a Vulcan, which I would love one of, but I'd also love a Chiron. Not gonna make that 2 minute, no.
Right, time to bring the Veyron back. Hey, come on, bring it back. I'll have something just as good next time. I'm thinking Mercedes.
Well, let me see. So I'm guessing the next one is either going to be a McLaren Mercedes CLK GTR, whatever it is, or it might be the... No, I'm merging the two cars together. McLaren Mercedes SLR, or maybe it might be the CLK GTR Le Mans car. Something super, super fast from them. I already have a Mercedes GTR. Let's see.
When a client wants a real precision-engineered grand touring car, you can't go wrong with a Benz. 2017 AMG GTR. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, top speed just over 200 miles per hour. Ready to do your thing?
Already got one of these, and
this thing was
almost the same color.
Country in style. I'll set you a route.
Turn right.
I've wanted to see this thing in action since I got a glimpse of it at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I was there for a driver who locked his keys in his car. Don't ask.
Nice little influence game.
This was built across a lot of country.
Well, and so we are, and this is the road to do it on. Nice and open. Wish it was a little bit wider, but that's very typical of the UK. Very crowded little island.
That looks like something out of an advert. Beautiful. Actually, I just thought of something. I'll have a chat with the licensing guys. See if there isn't a bit of a business opportunity here. Alright, leave it there. I'll get it handed off to the client. And be ready for the next call, because I've got something special coming in. Something you won't believe.
Alright, let's see what I won't believe, guys. I bet you I'm gonna believe it. Just throwing that out there. Oh yeah, canvas shoes. Could have got the Corvette Stingray. Canvas shoes. Alright, let's see what I won't believe.
You know, when I started this business, when I recruited you, this moment right here is kind of what I was picturing in my head. That is a McLaren Senna.
Yep, I have one.
Don't ask me how I got it. Just take it down to the festival and let every person there know it has arrived.
All right.
Open it up, bask in the glory. But if you put a single scratch on it...
Just did. What are you gonna do about it? What a beautiful sound. Oh, There's the scratch he was talking about. I guess I'll try to rewind. Look at how much better this handles than the Venom.
I phoned the head to Kira. She says the crowds are already out at the festival.
Six miles ahead of me. So much for not a scratch.
This is why I love my job.
You know, in a way it's surprising to see this thing top out at only 212 like that, but by the same token, I understand that this car is a track monster, not a top speed monster. But it feels it. When you drive this thing in this game, this is so easy to manage in corners, very good on braking, great acceleration, good off the line, not getting a lot of excess wheel spin or anything like that. That's as you could be consistently expecting of McLaren.
Oh, and I've got a dozen more clients on the waiting list, but nothing you drive is going to top that thing. So, you're free to retire if you want. Come on, floor it the rest of the way. World's fastest, remember? We did it! You did it. I'll see you around the festival, but don't be a stranger down at the showroom in Edinburgh, yeah? Come in and say hello, or take one of the cars for another spin.
Right on. Well, it's good to get a 3-star finish, although that wasn't exactly the hardest event. Alright. Working my way up to 2.6 mil credits. Almost at a super wheel spin.
What did I tell ya? You and me and the fastest cars in the world. We can't lose. I'll be in touch real soon, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we have out here for events. I'm not really worried about the new house so much. Let's see. Upgrade heroes, huh? I'll get back to that. I might invest in the business once I buy another car. For now, Emeth Showcase. We got a few different interesting things out here. Why don't I drive over to cross-country event? 4.6 miles away. You know what? I think you guys have seen the Centenario. I'm probably going to come back to this at the end of the night. Let me switch over to something else, just for a change of pace for everybody. Let's do the Vantage GT12, since that's a car that I was able to acquire just by pure luck. I've never driven this thing, so now's as good a time as any. Look at that beautiful body. And look at that beautiful interior, too.
Turn right.
Very simple. Streamlined for racing, no doubt about it.
Turn right.
Makes a great noise.
At At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Glad I earned some skill points. I'm definitely going to have to save up some more of those, though, for the cars that I drive on the regular. This is not one of them yet. That may change, but not quite yet. Heavy traffic over here. Very rare to hear me say that, but that's the truth of it.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
It's amazing how hard it is to push this thing up to 200.
In 400 yards, turn right.
But, you know what, this may be a similar case to the Viper ACR, where it's going to be more oriented to the track and not so much the highest achievable top speed. And a regular track this is not, so I'm going to have to deal with the bad road surface up here until I get to the starting line. Oh, why on earth would you give me the speed challenge on a dirt road in an Aston Martin? Alrighty, we have made it. Before I go there, let's change cars to something a little bit more appropriate for the surroundings. How about... I have to go something that's actually meant for off-road. How about we go with the Exoset off-road? How's that sound? I have no idea how this vehicle is going to perform here, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Horizon presents... Ah! I guess we will not find out. Alright. We're going to go with the Trackhawk. Good SUV I was messing around with recently. I forget if it was the last stream or the one before that, but good SUV nonetheless. Massive V8 engine in the front, similar to the one you'd find in the Dodge Challenger or Dodge Charger, also made by Chrysler. See, we got a Lamborghini Urus to my right, don't know what that is on my left. Built on the Mercedes ML platform. Mentioned before, is initially conceived back when Chrysler and Mercedes had a joint venture. Whoa! That's no way to be. Oh, that's one way to stumble on a barn find. Whoa, that did not go well at all. That's a little more like it, but now I'm going to miss the checkpoints. Things are not going my way right now. Alright. That's a little bit better. Gotta jump the bridge. I'll consider that next time. Although, as you saw, my jumps tend not to go all that well. I've got bad luck with jumps. I'm okay if I point my car in a straight line. Outside of that, it's a crapshoot. This thing just does not want to hang on to the course that I have here. Love that engine sound, though. Nice. This thing does not want to obey when I tell it to turn. I'm using this because this thing does have a better rating than my Land Rover did beforehand. I may consider that vehicle again because that thing seemed to be a little bit less of a handful. But who knows, if I made some upgrades to this, that might change the game. I'm not sure what else you can do to the Trackhawk really to make it a better vehicle. Wow, is that bad? Alright. You know, just some minor damage, it'll buff out. Okay. Let's see, the Porsche Macan, and then the Land Rover coming in third. Let's see what else we have in the neighborhood here for events. The Behemoth Showcase, Dirt, Flying Scotsman Showcase. I don't know what any of those are. Why don't we go up to the Behemoth Showcase? I have no idea what's involved there.
400 yards, turn sharp right.
Let's go this way.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 100 yards, turn left. In 100 yards, turn right.
Oh, come on, they call this a cross-country vehicle, so I'm going to use a cross-country drive limit. Pardon my language.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Skill point earned.
Turn right.
Oh, I gotta climb this thing again?
Arrived at your destination.
So I have no idea what's involved here. Toyota off-roader, alright. Purpose built. Versus a hovercraft. Well, you guys are gonna have to wish me luck.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
I know it feels like you're just getting started, but this showcase is as good an opportunity as you'll get to have some fans screaming your name.
Okay. They will be screaming bro. Off-roading is not my strong suits. Huh. Quite the photo op. Hey, come on, get out of the way. Trying to win a race here, alright? Poor deer don't know which way to run. I don't think I'm going to beat him. I don't know how that happened.
Nice! 4 wheels beats 2 fans and a big air mattress any day of the week. I never doubted you for a second.
Alright, well, I'm glad somebody is in that category. Okay. So here we are here. Not quite ready for the end of the stream yet. We're working our way there. What do we have here? Playground games. Restriction trucks. Well, events are nice. I think what I'm going to do is I believe I'm going to go right over there. We're going to go for the dirt event.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
See if I can just enter it with this thing. Yes, I can. Got some other good options there, but I'm going to stick with the Trackhawk. Much of a dog as this thing is in the corners. Got some good straight line speed. Looks like I got an Escalade and a Macan next to me. Ah, it's in the dark for a change. That's interesting. And a circuit race. Ah, look at that. I got a BMW X6 ahead of me. The BMW sedan with SUV type clearance. Throwing my SUV's weight around quite literally in order to fight my way to the front of the pack here. Working very hard to hang on to the track here. Ooh, but not hard enough. Still went right into the wall. Looks like all the trucks back there are having a hard time fitting through the fence. just don't have to slam into that wall this time. Alright. That takes care of that. Cadillac and the Maserati coming in third. A few more credits. Level 85. Ooh, Continental GT would be a nice prize. But, you know what would be even better is a pink Blazer. Obviously, pink Blazer would be a better prize. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. We have a cross-country event right behind us. Or, right on top of us, I guess. Ah. Well, I'm certainly taking the Trail Cat. I'm a little bit more used to driving that truck. Let's give this a whirl. See what this consists of. Excuse me. Jeep Wrangler, massive engine, even more massive tires. No doors. I am not winning easily. I don't know what on earth you're thinking about. How much I'm slamming into the walls? I don't think so. Is that the tractor in front of me? Yes, it is. Surprised you can actually buy and race that. Now we got the Bowler Land Rover next to us. Whoa, way wide on that one. Barely made that checkpoint. Alright. Get that one out of the way. Bowler and the Nissan coming in after. The Bowler's a neat little SUV. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Titan T unlocked. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, what have we here? Roman Ruins Danger Sign, seasonal objective.
In 200 yards, turn sharp left. You have arrived at your destination.
I see, so I'm supposed to smash through something, is that the idea? Alright. We'll spin this thing around, how about that?
danger signs. I mean, how'd you do it? You're absolutely nailing them, and some are pretty scary too. You up for doing some more?
I just saw something nearby and thought I'd take a look at it. I don't know. Alright, another dirt one near us. Where are we at for time? We're kind of short on time, so I think what I'm going to do... Let me, actually tell you what, before I switch cars, let me get out to some regular pavement here. There we go. Quick chat phrase, we. What do I got? What's new this season? I want to race and need influence. That's interesting. Alright. Well, we'll take a look at the quick chat phrases later. Let's go... what do I want to race around with? You know what? I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be a Porsche kind of night for me, so what I'm going to do is take out the GT2 RS that I have here, get in that, and we're going to go find ourselves either a circuit or a sprint race to do. Maybe we'll create a sprint. We'll go out here, create a new sprint, kind of take in the sights. And look at those sights already. Excellent surroundings and an excellent car, making an excellent noise. Once again, this is a lot like, it's like riding a bike. It's just, you never forget. It's so predictable, this car. So far, any of the Porsches, really. Let's create a route. GT2 RS. Of course.
All races start from a gantry. Then, you drive. Place checkpoints at any time by pressing the checkpoint button.
That's kind of
If you
interesting.
rewind, you lose any checkpoints you pass. Routes can be circuit or point to point. For point to point, open the menu and select place finish line. For a circuit route, you have to drive back through the start line. Obviously.
This is rather interesting, at least in my opinion it is. I can do a 40-mile sprint. Be rather interesting. Not the cleanest driving in the world. It's kind of interesting you can move it left and right like that. I might have to modify these as time goes forward. Okay, that seems like a good finish line. Alright, I think we did it. Looks like a good route anyway. What I'm going to do is take a couple of shots of these. Basically, long way around the map. Shouldn't that have taken care of it right there? Escape to point route, right? Yeah, so. Shouldn't that have taken care of it right there? Am I missing something there? I feel like that ought to clinch it. Is that everything lost? Yeah, that looks like everything lost. No, that's a shame. Well, you know what? Again, we're running low on time, so I think we're going to head down to the... Actually, you know what? We got one nearby. Let's do the nearby
Around
sprints.
when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Arrived at your destination.
Alright, we're going to up the ante just a little bit if I can. Let's go to settings. We're going to up the ante by going highly skilled, and I don't particularly like doing that. We're going to see if I can pull out a victory. With the GT2 RS against highly skilled AI drivers, aka ones that are glued to the road basically and can't possibly make a mistake. Unlike yours truly. Looks like we got another GT2 RS along with a Viper nearby. Stiff competition. Off we go. There we go, Porsche on the inside line. Oh! That's not good. That's why I ought to be placing barriers out here. This is a street circuit. Ugh. That was just bad, bad, bad. See, now I lost my rhythm. The other two cars bearing down my ass. Oof. That could have gone a lot better. Bravo to the other GT2 RS and the Lamborghini. Level 86. No idea if there's a cap in this game or not. Could have got the GT3, but I got 2,000 credits. Alright. Oh, what a beautiful location. Well, now that we're here, what I'm going to do is actually spin it around. We're going to go to the other sprint down there. But before we do, I'm going to change cars. Try to keep things fresh once again. And what I will do is I will go over to... I don't know if I want the Senna. Oh, I forgot I unlocked the 917. Totally forgot that I had that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm going to go with the wonderful Audi R8 V10. Car that's very predictable and easy to handle. Very important for a bad driver like me, so I'm going to take this car over there and see if I can win a sprint against the highly skilled AI. Let the bad R8 just cling to the road. Just kept pushing it and pushing it, and it still had more grip to give me. That's what happens.
Arrived at your destination.
Alright. Out with the old, in with the new, switching over to the Audi R8. Looks like we got a Nissan GTR and a Lexus LFA on my right. Beautiful car that I have not got a chance to get my hands on yet. Looks like a BMW i8 and my McLaren 670 up ahead of me. Or actually, that could even be an MP412C. Can't quite tell. Another GTR. Wow, am I doing bad? Alright, managed to make it with the R8. Sloppy start, stronger finish. Very heavy on the Nissan GTR presence in that race. I don't know if you all noticed that. Alright, not too bad. I think I got time for one or two more quick races here. Road racing round 16. Ah, the XKRS. Beautiful car. Alright, what we're going to do here... We'll go to this sprint over here since it's nearby, and let's pick another car. Nice to get that Jaguar in there. What do we want? Dabbled with the Aston today. The Viper's there. F-150's there. More Astons. You know what? I think I'll finish us up with that. I'm going to finish us up with the Centenario. I'm starting to get used to that car, plus I like it a lot, so let's flip ourselves around here. We'll go to the next sprint.
In 400 yards, turn left.
And this is not the highest ranked car in its class. This is 970, even with the upgrades that I've given it. But I feel fairly confident driving this thing, so we'll see. We will see what happens. And of course we're going off-road, why wouldn't we?
In 400 yards, turn left.
So as we all know, this is where the Lamborghinis thrive, and that's mud courses in the rain. Nothing is better suited there.
Turn left. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
All right. Let's give this a shot and see what this car is made of. Love the aero on this car. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need that air absolutely mashing this vehicle into the ground to stick this car into corners as hard as I can. Looks like I might have a Veneno next to me along with the McLaren Lego Senna. And an Aventador right nearby. Koenigsegg. We'll focus on the track and not the cars. That keeps getting me in trouble. Bro, what the hell indeed. Once again, talking to camera, not focusing on the road. What's better? Skyline's better than this? Dude, I would much rather have the Centenario. Oh, don't tell me you're looking at the new Super and saying that's better. The new Supra is not a Supra, it's a BMW. If I were going to have a Supra of any kind, it would have to be the older one. I don't even think it looks better, dude, honestly. It's not all that different from a BMW it's built off of, or even like a new MX-5. It looks okay, I just don't think it looks awesome. The old one looks better, even though it was designed in the 90s. Thank you for joining chat, by the way. Don't think I'm gonna catch up to this guy. What I'm going to be interested in is the next Nissan, the new 370Z replacement, whatever they're going to end up calling it. I think right now it's just the Z prototype. Looking forward to the car itself, not so much the styling. I have not liked the prototype they put out. The grill is ugly on the prototype, I'll give you that. It's a very big guppy mouth in the front. Not liking that. And I'm coming second place to the car in front. That makes me sad. WRX, I'm loving the new WRX. The newest generation WRX anyway. And I'm loving how affordable it is, and I'm hoping that's going to be the same case with the new Nissan Z prototype. Because that's the key problem that I have with the GTR. GTR is a beautiful car, but unfortunately it's not accessible for every man. The 370Z is kind of Nissan's answer to the Mustang GT, dare I say. Let's see if we can get one more race in real quick here. Yeah, we can try a circuit, why not?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right.
Oh, GT500? Yeah, I mean, talk about value, man. It's out of my price range, but the GT500's a killer car. I mean, look at the Top Gear review they had of that thing back in, what was it, 2013, 2014? It had 100 horsepower more than the Ferrari 458, and it was, geez, what is it, $200,000 less starting price? Never mind if you option it out. You know, you don't have to pay $6,000 to have your brake calipers painted yellow. Value-wise, it's no question, but I understand it does not have the same soul and passion that an Italian sports car might. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing more imports of JDM, as you'd refer to them, cars. I actually did see a real-life Skyline driving around the streets. Not the famous one you'd see from Fast and the Furious that Paul Walker drove. It didn't have a wing on it or anything like that, and it was kind of a boring color, kind of like a metallic beige, almost like a Volvo. I didn't recognize it as Skyline at first, but I got close enough to it and saw the badge, saw the body shape, and it was unmistakable. And it was right-hand drive. So once I saw that, there was no question what it was. And about, I want to say 2 weeks before that, I actually got my first opportunity to take a look at a first-generation Acura NSX out in the wilds. In a beautiful Laguna Seca type of blue, with the wing on the back. Very good condition, and it was in a town that is not known for its excellent taste in cars. Oh, thank you for asking. Other games, I'm big into shooters. I play Call of Duty occasionally. I'm big into Overwatch. I was really late to the party with that game. I really should have started that in 2016 when it came out, but I hear there's a second one coming out, so I'm looking forward to that. If you guys are into racing games, I plan on installing Ride 4. Going to be preoccupied on its release date tomorrow, but hopefully the day after I'll be able to get that installed and get some of that going. Big fan of Need for Speed, and I'm anxiously awaiting the new Hot Pursuit release that they're going to have in November. And I am a big MMO fan as well. I've been steadily working my way towards the level cap in Elder Scrolls Online. I have 10 level 80s in Guild Wars 2. Which I usually try to see if I can squeeze in some time on that game every night. Don't always have a chance, but it is what it is. It's part of adulting. You know, Among Us really interested me when I took a look at that. I've not gone in and got any hands-on time with the game. It's a weird time to be a gamer right now. You have to think about all the stuff that's coming out all at once. You have the new graphics card releases. With NVIDIA and AMD going to be following up with their own shortly. You have the release of the new PlayStation, the new Xbox, and with the new consoles, both Microsoft and Sony are seeing to it that they are releasing their exclusive games that made the consoles must-have to PC. You're getting a lot of PlayStation and Xbox exclusives, including this game. Forza was not a, PC game name up until recently. But yeah, this is going to be make an appearance on the PC on the regular now. So it kind of begs the question, why would I want an Xbox or why would I want a PlayStation unless I'm really interested on playing on a 50-inch TV? Why do I need one? Before it was a case where I had to have one. I had to have at least one console for, certain games, fighter games or platformers, driving games, whatever. But now my PC is kind of my one-stop console here. I've got Mortal Kombat on here, I've got Tekken, I've got Forza, I've got Need for Speed, I have Assetto Corsa, Project Cars, got all my MMOs on here. Not really missing anything. If you recommend Among Us, I might have to give that a shot. Any recommendations you guys have, I'm definitely all ears. I've been working plenty of overtime lately, and I now have it built into my schedule, so any game recommendations you guys got, give them up, absolutely. Only 4th on that one. Not so happy with my performance there. Let's see what time we got here. I'll do one more race. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 180,000 credits. Booyah. Everybody likes money. Gotta love the wind farm. Alright. Well, I promised myself that would be the last race. Obviously, I'm lying. I'm gonna do one more race. Let's go to the Meadows. But I think I'm gonna switch cars. Centenario's really good, but I gotta get something else in here, because I'm not getting the first place spot I wanted with that one. How about... I'll tell you what, I drove the Porsche already. Why don't I go with the Viper? Go with the Dodge Viper ACR. There we go. Now, you want to talk about cars that I sorely miss and certainly admire. You got to talk about the Dodge Viper.
Turn right.
Dodge Viper, one of the only iconic American, true American supercars, not muscle cars, but supercars of the 1990s and early 2000s. I think the Viper was often overlooked, had an excellent, unique V10 with a very unique V10 noise, almost sounded like a vacuum cleaner, I know some people have said, including myself, I can see that. Excellent styling, though. Really good speed.
In 400 yards.
And it's not a common sports car, supercar to see on the road. I've definitely seen Vipers out there, don't get me wrong, but
Turn left.
during the summer, everybody and their mother's got a Corvette or a Mustang. Not enough representation from the Viper. And then, of course, a few years ago, they discontinued it. Horse sales is going to be the chief reason, unfortunately, so I'm hoping maybe another 5 years, another 10 years, they'll bring it back like they have with a couple of other iconic sports cars. Maybe there'll be a mad rush for it, and we'll see a resurgence. Be a Viper renaissance. Maybe they'll even go mid-engine, who knows. Chevrolet finally did with the new Corvette. That's their attempt to try to get rid of all the 60-plus-year-old boomers going for the car. Beautiful Aston Martin next to me. It looks like we got the Mystery Machine there on my left. It's one of those creeper vans with a wing on the top. Ah, there we go, and I see it looks like a Caterham R500, Bentley Continental Supersport, another Caterham, and is that a Maserati MC12 in front of me? I can't tell. Maserati, speaking of which, actually put out a new supercar, I believe. They showed one off anyway. The MC12, and I mean, it's hard to even consider that a Maserati. It's essentially just an Enzo with a body kit and no driver aids. Beautiful car, don't get me wrong, but it's not really a Maserati. I'm surprised that van did not pit maneuver me off into the field. That's what I had a feeling was going to happen next. Viper's holding its own, but I just don't think I got the top speed to catch up to these two guys in front of me. Oh, way too fast into that corner. Yeah, that about sinks it for me. That's it. Lost my opportunity. I'm not going to restart. It's too late in the crap. Too late in the night for that crap. See, I'm screwing up my words. Jumped on my words. That's how late it is. That's a little sleep I've had. Make it a long day tomorrow. Yep. Lost my third place. Best I could do is fourth on that one. That's a sad day when you get beat by a van in a race. Couldn't get the podium. That's disappointing. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. Let me see here. Oof. Yeah, I've had this going for a while. Alright. Well, as much as I hate to cut this short, I am short on time. So I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I really appreciate you guys joining in on chat, making this a little bit more of a lively stream than usual. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you stick with me for some other games. I'm going to be done for this evening, but I'll have some content for you on Friday, Saturday, so stay tuned on this weekend. Until then, I'm Unreal. You just want to stream with an average gamer. Take care.